Hello. It is Sunday and I'm facing that ever-present dilemma on a Sunday. Do I start drinking or do I go swimming? Never both. I'm not going to talk about the election. I might in the future. Instead I'm going to talk about vegan junk food. I made a video a while ago which was about like accidentally vegan products, so lots of things that you can just find in the shops that happen to be vegan or things at restaurants that happen to be vegan. I'll link that video below. Or I guess maybe on the screen. I don't really know how YouTube works anymore. But this video is more like specific things that I have had to seek out to replace junk food that I used to eat in my life. I know what you might be thinking, why don't you just not eat junk food? And to that I say, fuck you. The first thing that I want to talk about is crisps. Luckily lots and lots of crisps are vegan, even lots of like meaty flavours are vegetarian at least, and some of them are vegan. But there are two types of crisps that I love that usually aren't vegan. Luckily I have found a solution. 10 Acre Crisps. These are gluten, dairy and MSG free. I can't remember what MSG stands for. Monstrously sad globules. Don't need those in your diet. Get rid of the globules. These ones are vegan cheese and onion crisps and they are so good. They won an award, the Great Taste Award. The other ones, which are my absolute favourite, are How Chicken Soup Saved the Day. So they are chicken soup crisps. These guys have really cutesy names for their food. So these are supposedly like chicken flavour. I had this conversation the other day about like, is it weird to eat meat flavoured crisps when you don't eat meat? And my answer was no, because it doesn't really taste like meat. It just tastes like kind of like salty and oniony and rich, and it's just that kind of like rich quality of taste, I guess. And I also eat like other fake meats all the time. It's like that thing where people are like, how can you say you're vegetarian or vegan and eat fake meat? Like, doesn't that go against the whole point of it? And I'm like, no, because it's not meat. And it's not about like not enjoying the taste, it's about morals. Anywho, these are both delicious. They're both by 10 Acre. You can get them in shops. I think like health food shops often have them, but I got these from The Vegan Kind, which is a website. The next thing I want to talk about is cheese. I was actually never like a huge fan of cheese. But there are some things in life that you just think, this is good, but it would be better with cheese. Like sex. Not like sex. It can be hard to find good vegan cheese, but one really reliable brand is Violife. They do blocks of cheese, slices of cheese, cream cheese. The cream cheese is pretty good. And this one is their smoky flavour. I always loved smoked cheese. I was so excited that they do a smoked one. I often find that with vegan cheese, people like try and eat it like in a block on its own and then don't like the taste because it obviously isn't the same as cheese. But it is often pretty cheesy. Generally, I don't tend to just eat chunks of it though. I'll always have them with something because then you just get the kind of cheesy qualities coming through rather than really focusing on it and being like, does this taste exactly like cheese? The other one I've got is by Vigusto. It's called Nomu. They have also won awards for their cheese and it is really good. This is the mild aromatic one and it kind of tastes a bit cheddary. This one I actually have eaten like regular cheese, like had it on crackers and stuff, and it really held up. The Nomu one you can get from like lots of different shops online. I got this again from The Vegan Kind. The Violife stuff you can now get in loads of places, like they're selling it in supermarkets. I think my local Tesco has like a big range of Violife stuff now. My next category is puddings. One of these is more like a traditional pudding, like an actual kind of liquidy pudding. The other one is just like something I would eat for pudding. This is the richly indulgent banoffee pudding from Puddology. It is so good. It has a layer of chocolate, a layer of like banana-y caramel, and then a shortbread base at the bottom. Simply outstanding. Again, you can get these in various places, in some supermarkets I think, like maybe Waitrose. I got this one from Holland & Barrett. People don't often realise that you can get really good vegan food from Holland & Barrett, but they have like a whole fridge and freezer section full of really good stuff. Like my favourite chicken nuggets, which I didn't unfortunately buy in time for this video, but if you're in the market for some really good vegan chicken nuggets, the Fry's Family Foods chicken nuggets. Oh my god. The other thing I've got are the free from chocolate orange slices from Lazy Day Foods. These are like chocolate tiffins, so kind of like biscuity chocolate slices, and you can actually get this brand in Sainsbury's. The last thing I wanted to talk about is chocolate. This is like probably one of the best vegan chocolates in my opinion. If you've done research into vegan chocolate online, you'll probably have heard of this. It is a hazelnut chocolate bar. I never know if it's called Vego, Veggo, I don't know. Regardless, it's delicious. It is really milky tasting chocolate with hazelnut bits in it. And it is hefty and chunky. It's like eating a Yorkie, basically, if you guys have Yorkies in the country you're watching this from. The last thing I have is from the fabulous Free From Factory Factory. It is dairy-free, chocolate-covered, honeycomb toffee. These are extremely delicious. Everyone always thinks that honeycomb has honey in it, but it actually doesn't. It's nothing to do with honey. Crazy. This company also does like chocolate-covered raisins, and they also do a vegan fudge, which is amazing. And you can get their stuff also in Sainsbury's in the free from aisle. It's just good. It's just good stuff. So those are my favourite vegan junk foods that I use to replace things like crisps and chocolate and pudding and cheese. Obviously this is a junk food video, so these are not healthy. There is plenty of healthy vegan food out there as well. As you heard, there's loads of places you can get stuff like this. It's actually getting easier and easier to buy this kind of thing in supermarkets, at least in London. It might not be the same everywhere. Health food shops as well usually have a really good range of vegan stuff. And there's lots of websites, like I mentioned, the Vegan Kind, they sent me some of this stuff. They do a monthly subscription box where they send you like vegan food, and they also have a beauty box, and they have like an online supermarket where they send you things. They didn't sponsor me to make this, but they did send me a few of the things that I asked for. Thank you. They also sent me some fresh donuts, which were amazing. They are by a brand called Kind Crusts, I think. They were so good. I ate them as soon as I got them, so that's why I don't actually have them in my hands in this video. That is it from me and my good friend Fluctuating Sunlight. I'm gonna eat everything now. Bye!